are so focused on pleasing big corporations that they handed over a $12 million check to a massively profitable company.
Loblaws, one of Canada's largest grocery chains, has just been gifted $12 million by the Liberal government to make their fridges energy efficient. Now, this is just a straight up corporate giveaway. Loblaws is an incredibly profitable company. They don't need $12 million to make their fridges energy efficient. They should be doing this on their own. Now, I'm going to break this down even further, but before I get to that, I want to show you this clip of NDP leader Jagmeet Singh calling out Trudeau and the Liberal Party.
Loblaws made hundreds of millions of dollars selling groceries to Canadians. Their owner is worth over $10 billion. I'm pretty sure Loblaws can afford to buy a few energy-efficient fridges. But Liberals are so focused on pleasing big corporations that they handed over a $12 million check to a massively profitable company. Why didn't the Liberals ask Loblaws to buy their own fridges and instead spend that $12 million on small businesses and Canadians who actually need the help?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, you see, this is the problem with the NDP. They like to climb up on their high horse and make big speeches about protecting the environment when this government actually moves forward on doing that. And that means partnerships with the provinces. It means investing in Canadians and in renewable technologies. And yes, Mr. Speaker, it means partnering with the private sector so that we are moving forward on more efficient technologies and indeed fighting climate change. We understand that everyone needs to do their part to fight against climate change. That's something neither the Conservatives nor apparently the NDP understand.
I mean, the NDP are climbing up on their high horse because they are calling out a legitimate problem, gifting $12 million to a massively profitable corporation. Are you kidding me? Now, I'm going to utterly destroy the Liberals and Loblaws here. But before I do that, I want to show you this tweet. Well, actually, this is part of the destroying. So this tweet went out from Environment Minister Catherine McKenna, where she was announcing this. Now, look at this tweet. So she tweeted out, Minister McKenna announces up to $12 million in funding to Loblaws. Now, look at the ratio on this tweet. She got absolutely ratioed. 2,300 comments compared to just 229 likes and 185 retweets. Completely and utterly destroyed. If you look at the comments on that tweet, the vast majority of people are complaining about the fact of why are you giving Loblaws $12 million? Now, I want to point out here exactly why people have a lot of anger towards Loblaws if you may not be Canadian or haven't been paying attention. So let me go through just a few main examples. So first up, Loblaws made $221 million in profit last quarter. Yet they need $12 million for fridges? I don't think so. Next up, Loblaws was part of a 16-year conspiracy to fix the price of bread, which may have cost you at least $400. Now, that was a huge story last year. So if you're Canadian, you likely have saw this story already. And the Liberals are giving this company $12 million after they fixed the price of bread for 16 years. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Loblaws shareholders last year rejected a proposal on a living wage for their employees. So the Liberals are giving $12 million to a company that won't even pay their employees a living wage. This is the perfect example of a corporate giveaway to a shitty company. These massive corporations that make these incredible profits where all the gains go to the executive branches of these companies, go to the shareholders, go to anybody that has is at the top of these companies. They get all the gains, they get all the money. Everybody else gets screwed, including their customers and their employees. Yet you have the governing party, you have the Liberal Party gifting them $12 million. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, the other issue here is that because this is connected to climate change, voters are going to think, oh, this is why we can't do anything about climate change, because look what the Liberals are doing. If we got to give $12 million to Loblaws to defeat climate change, well, then fuck climate change. That's the problem. That's another problem on top of everything else. the idea that this will definitely impact voters' ideas or their feelings in the battle against doing something about climate change. So it's like they're poisoning the well in so many different ways here. Now, let me show you the environment minister's her defense here. So Catherine McKenna defended the move, of course, saying, quote, "Let's be clear. This project actually is going to make a difference," McKenna said as she left the Liberal cabinet meeting Tuesday. "It's really unfortunate that you have the leaders of the opposition politicizing serious climate action across the board." Yeah, this Liberal Party cares so much about climate change that they bought a $4.5 billion Trans Mountain pipeline to ensure the expansion is built. Yeah, this party cares so much about climate change that they bought a pipeline, an oil pipeline, to ensure that it actually got expanded. Are you kidding me? So this, if you are actually educated on these issues, you actually care about a government, or it bothers you that a government is working hand in hand with massive corporations, be it SNC-Lavalin or Loblaws. If this bothers you, and it should, how can you possibly vote for this party? There are actual parties that are on the left that actually care about Canadians, actually want to invest into people, into small businesses. That $12 million could have been used for any number of things, whether it's giving subsidies to small businesses, whether it's for solar panels, wind energy, or whatever it is. But to give that money to a massive corporation, there is just absolutely no defending it, let alone a corporation that has fixed the price of bread, that has made $221 million in profit last quarter, and will not pay their employees a living wage.